Okay, this is a video to show you how to evaluate solutions to a system of inequalities. System of inequalities. So notice that in contrast to just having a single inequality, for example, 4x plus 3y is less than 24, that would be this dotted line inequality right here, and the shading would be all the area that's below the line, that green region. And it's not just this green region right here, but it's also this one that is got like a blend of some blue in it as well. It's everything below that green line that's a dashed line. Recall, we need to remember some things. Uh, Again, I'm going to say them just out of the abundance of caution to make sure that you understand things. Um, every dashed line is an inequality that is always of the form less than or greater than. And that's how I knew that this dashed green line, okay, corresponds to this equation or this inequality here. 4x plus 3y is less than 24. Now, in contrast, solid lines always have an equal component to them. So it's going to be less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. In this case, I have minus 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 18. That would be this blue line right here, and it's solid, as you can see. And the solution region for that inequality is all of this blue region right up here, as well as this region down here that's got a blend of green in it as well. Okay, so if I'm asked the question, find me a point that is a solution to this inequality right here, which is the green region, okay, well, very simply, I can just pick a point like this. This is a perfectly good point, okay, and say that minus 10 and positive 10 in the y is a solution. That's legitimate. Um, Now, if I'm asked, give me a point that's a solution to just this inequality, well, I can come over here to something blue, just blue, and find that 10 comma 10 is a solution. Okay, so let's go here and write in 10 comma 10. That's a solution to this particular inequality. All right, well, what about something that's a solution to both inequalities? Well, as you can see, let me just go ahead and mark that point right there as well. Okay, now, as you can see, green region, including this area down here, is solution to the first inequality. The blue region is a solution to the second inequality, and it includes this area down here. But notice that the area that has a blend of blue and green is a solution region to the whole system, both inequalities. So remember, a system, like a system of linear equations, is two or more linear equations. Well, a system of inequalities is two or more inequalities. Okay, so here are our points. So one easy point is 0, comma 0. The origin actually falls in both solution regions. So that would be a solution to both. All right, well, that's great. We can see that graphically. It makes sense. But now let's evaluate them. All right, so minus 10, comma 10, is it a solution to this inequality? So how do we do that? Well, we evaluate. We put the x value in for x, and we put in the y value in for y, and we do the math. Okay, so 4 times minus 10 plus 3 times 10 has to be less than 24. Well, 4 times minus 10 is minus 40. Okay, and then 3 times 10 is 30. Okay, and that has to be less than 24. Well, if I add minus 40 and 30, I get minus 10. That's less than 24. That inequality checks out. That makes sense. All right, on to the blue one. Let's evaluate 10 comma 10 and confirm that that is a solution to the second inequality. So once again, I'm going to do the proper substitution. So 3 times 10, okay, minus 3 times 10, I'm sorry, plus 2 times y, which is also 10, has to be less than or equal to 18. All right, so doing the math, minus 30 plus 20 has to be less than or equal to 18. So this becomes minus 10 is less than or equal to 18, and that checks out. Brilliant. So far, so good. All right, so let's confirm that 0, 0 is a solution to both. All right. So I didn't really leave myself enough room, but that's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. So first one, 4 times 0 plus 3 times 0 has to be less than 24. Well, this whole thing is just going to be 0 plus 0 less than 24. 0 is clearly less than 24, so that checks out. Let's do the same thing. 0, 0 for the second inequality. So minus 3 times 0. I think you guys can probably already see this with your own eyes, but 2 times 0 is less than or equal to 18. 0 plus 0 is less than or equal to 18. 0 is less than or equal to 18. That checks out. So, so 0, 0 is clearly a solution to both inequalities. So there you have it. Starting with just a graph, I can find now a solution to the first inequality, a solution to the second inequality, and a solution to both inequalities. And I confirmed all that by evaluating them algebraically. And that's how you do it. So good luck with your problem sets. If you get stuck, feel free to rewind parts of this video and watch it again. All right, good luck, everyone.